How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are kicking some butt still. So, we're back. This is, of course, going to be a crafting run, so let's head inside. Of course, we're at, I think it's, let me double check, Athena Spaceport. If you guys haven't been there, it's a great place to go. So, the crafting we're going to be doing is a pretty large crafting run. It's going to be the generic leather texture. Now, if you don't know, textures are a final product, and so they are an item crafting, so they go off of your manufacturing methodology, which is a really good thing to know, right? So it's a great way to build up manufacturing methodology. Of course, I have multiple of these blueprints. I'm not trying to build up this one currently. Um, this one was the one we're going to use, the 100% one. It's going to be about a Well, it's going to be a 2,402 run, is what it's going to be. And so, what's going to what is going to happen is a lot of blueprints are going to pop. I'm going to make sure to get what we have off of us from a different run. Obviously, this isn't the kind of stuff that would drop from a texture blueprint. I've used the generic leather texture on many planets to run and produce an array of blueprints. Not only that, you get a lot of really good skills. So I'm going to have this up so you can see the skills. This is going to be the most accurate depiction of what's going on. And this is where you're going to be able to see all the blueprints that pop. I'm going to, like on all runs, make my face disappear, but I'm going to be here the whole time. This is going to be like a 3 hour something run, probably, in all honesty. And so we should see a variety of blueprints pop. Not only that, at the exact same time, I'm going to get a lot of really good skills. You'll be able to see that as it flows out. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get this going. I want to thank you guys for hanging out, and I do hope you're having an amazing day. Ready? Let's go. By the way, we're going to look at the statistics at the end and all of the blueprints. Okay, and here we go. Okay, see? Boom, instantly. And you see how that's vastly overvalue for what we're like, it's a 10 times value type situation going on there. And so that's awesome. I don't craft this as a texture, in all honesty, but I think you'd have to really probably put out some ped to get that many Gravitor hides. I do have a good stack of all these, by the way. See the manufacturing methodology skill right here too? See that? That's something we do want. So because this is an end item, as weird as this is absolutely a reasonable way to work up some weird skills, including some of these give carpentry, some of them give tailoring and such like that. If you look up generic leather, it's pretty fascinating the skill list it hands out. And so, in fact, I'll look it up for you guys. I'll pull up the generic leather blueprint. Oh, that's clicking buttons that aren't the right thing. Hold on one second. Okay. So let me break down the skills that's going down. You've got 7% blueprint comprehension. You've got 5% carpentry. You've got 8% material extraction methodology. That's an unlocked skill, but I have that unlocked. You have 33% of it being texture engineering. You have 11% make textile. You have 1% is quality sense. That's an unlocked skill, of course, too. Um, then you have surface composition at 5%. That's an unlocked skill. Tailoring 5%. And then, of course, engineering is 20% of it. And so it's a super good mix of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Super good mix. And then the amount of blueprints that it drops is insane. Like just super crazy list. And so we'll be clickety clicketing for a long, long time, but just know the amount of blueprints that's gonna pop out of this baby is it's on the high end. See, and there's some of that carpentry skill I was telling you about. So like if I ever notice that our carpentry skill is up to 1500 and stuff like that ever, I might be starting to like maybe make a little bit of endeavors into furniture making or something like that. Well, it'll be a slow, slow process, but just gonna say if I notice it floating up there, we might be seeing what we can do. I don't know. I'm not a furniture maker, but it's an option if we get very up there. Okay, so we've got a Cambibo leather. That's actually pretty common, to be honest. Hey, thank you very much, man. I hope you have a great day too. It's going pretty good right now. Plus, we get a bunch of really good skills out of it, so that's always nice, right? So, Plumungus texture, pretty good amount actually too. So, we're kicking some butt. This is what I was telling you guys. It's like a ridiculous, ridiculous amount of in overall production, blueprint wise. And it's not just on this planet, it's on multiple planets that you can literally find that the basic leather blueprint is just an absolute blueprint producing machine. As a generic leather blueprint, I mean. Well, we've got another set of blueprints. I actually don't know what the Tascaron is, so like legit no clue on that one. But as you can tell, we're popping blueprints like crazy with this thing. and absolutely another one. So like at this point what we're at, 6 and we're less than 600 clicky clicks. So one per about 100. So we should end up about with 20 something. Not bad, right? I mean, like, it'll be intermixed in here. Some of them will be replicant, some will be permanent, some will be like that. And this is basically what you get on most planets. And so it's really nice. See what I mean? We're just dominating the blueprint production. Hey, how you doing, Bella? Did you have a good stream? Sorry about that. I was coding a video real quick. So here's some tantalon. Can I tell you, I have this plan one day to make like a Crocodile Gundy type hat, in which I'm pretty sure I can do with that tantalon type texture, just for the record. And of course, this is just knee sight. So Sephora knee sight, these are like your normal, these are base blueprints. In all honesty, I've done massive runs of knee sight, and I've run this Sephora. So that actually does as well for popping blueprints as the basic leather. Absolutely a amazing blueprint popping blueprint, just for the record. Okay, so here's another Sephora and immediately follow in it copper texture. Now I always save copper texture because it looks pimp. And I convinced myself in my mind one day I'm going to use copper texture to do something cool. I don't know what that's going to be or what century I'm going to be qualified to actually make something copper textured, but aspirationally I like the idea. Okay, so we got a new blueprint, and our new blueprint is this Hessian fabric, which is basically just fancy leather. See, that's what I'm talking about, and they came in waves. I really am starting to believe that for sure it's like a wave thing. So I'm pretty sure I already have this one. Let's double check. I know I have that one, so let's go. That's book one, I think. Yeah. Yeah, we already have that one. We can check this one too, but I'm pretty sure I already have it too. Yeah. It's very rare that I get a new blueprint, in all honesty. I mean, that's a good thing, kind of, but I do like new blueprints. Okay, Calderite, I'm pretty sure I already have also, but let's double check. Wrong book. What book is Calderite supposed to be in, guys? Texture, material, textures one, yeah. Was that two that we tried to drop it in? That's our weapon book, guys, sorry. Yeah, we already have that one. But this is why I like to run the generic leather, is because you can tell it has a lot of blueprints in it. You can take a giant run of that, and basically you can fill up so much of your book, it's actually impressive. Super cool. Okay, so we have about 1,500 clicks, in actual clicks. And so we should get about 15 more blueprint drops during the rest of this run, is what you'd think. So far, we got a pretty good diversity and a good amount of skills. And so that's exciting. If you guys don't know, the mix of skills you get is pretty diverse for running these blueprints. I think I already pulled it up. Let me read it off to you. You get 7% blueprint comp, 5% carpentry, 8% material extraction methodology, 33% texture engineering, make textile is 11%, quality sense is 11%, surface composition is 1%, um, quality sense is 1%, surface composition is 5%, tailoring is 5%, and engineering is 20%. And so, all in all, you get a just grip diversity of stuff. I like it. And look at all these blueprints. That's some serious blueprint generating crap, right? Let's get that out of there. Boom. Obviously, I don't have a super high surface composition, right, guys? Hey, thank you very much, Boomstick, man. Also, man, I hope you're having a great day. Yeah, I'm having a pretty good one. Like, actually, yeah. I drank some kind of energy drink. It was pretty good. It had a great flavor. Said it was some kind of Christmas one, like apple fig. I don't know if I'll be able to find it again, but I did like it. Not a big fan of energy drinks, but about every month or so I drink one, and I remember, whoa, those things are powerful. I probably only need one every like month or so, though, in an attempt to not be absolutely unhealthy. It's always a work in progress, guys. Yeah, some of the flavors they have now are good though. Like when they came out, it was easy to not drink them because they didn't taste good. Like they were like weird and stuff. But now, man, they have mastered making like delicious flavored energy. Like, and that's where they get dangerous. Like when it was kind of like you had to chug it down. Like I remember Jolt and stuff, right? And Jolt, you could drink them, but they didn't taste good. You weren't gonna down 5 of those. Holy crap, those energy drinks, some of them taste like. Some of them are a little sugary, like, and some of them are just like, holy crap, that was good. And so, yeah, they definitely put some research money into making yummy drinks. And I'm pretty sure every bit of it's synthetic, but clap to the scientists. They're doing an awesome job. But yeah, they're super well, I'm not going to say some of these products not healthy because I'm not an expert in that stuff. But I don't feel I should probably drink them all the time, for sure. But I do like them when I try them nowadays. Except like at one point somebody put one out called birthday cake and somebody gave me it. Oh my gosh. That thing was so sweet. It was not okay. It was disgusting. It was just absolutely gross. It was like if somebody really liquefied sugar, like just pure sugar, and then concentrated that sugar. It was, yeah, don't do that, guys. That was the only one that I can remember being absolutely not okay in the like last maybe 8 I've ever tried. Oh, I've never tried that yet. Oh, see, I didn't know Starbucks had energy drinks or chocolate energy drinks. I would try that. This sounds like something I would try. I'm gonna only try one. That's what they always say in the beginning. Okay, I'm trying one. That'll be a yummy thing to try. I only try those kind of things every little bit. I can just get those in a normal grocery store, or do I have to go to Starbucks and ask them for their Starbucks energy drink? Okay, just get double shot. Okay. Yeah, you can tell I explore the grocery store. I'm like, grocery stores are super intimidating to me for some reason. Like super intimidating. They shouldn't be because they're a place that we all have to go all the time. But yeah, I get a little bit nervous at them. I'm like, whoa, that's a lot of people. But I'm willing to brave that section, go exploring on behalf of an energy drink. It's just a lot of people. I'm like, I'm not, I like people, but I like people that I know. Like, And so just a massive horde of random strangers is super anxiety for me. Like, and I know a lot of people are like that. And some people thrive on it. They're like, oh, yay, bunch of strangers I don't know. I'm like, deep breath. How do I get through this? About an hour into any shopping trip, slight panic attack. How do I get out of this? I mean, not an actual panic attack. Thank gosh I don't have those. Like, because I've seen people that actually have real panic attacks. That seems like not cool. But I get like anxiety and anxiousness to get the heck out of there. I don't have an actual legit panic attack, thank God. Some people do though. And I'm not going to say that they're wrong. Man, we are doing so good. This is a lot of blueprints, guys. I don't think any of these are really worth a lot. Let's check the values on them. I don't think that even has been in the market for that long. Interesting. Maybe I should start saving all these blueprints up for you guys. In all honesty. Oh, so yeah, that's my cup of tea. Something that tastes like chocolate milk mixed with coffee. That's the kind of stuff I do. I'll try this thing. When you guys, we're gonna have to find out if they sponsor people. I mean, I don't think I have enough people to get a sponsorship yet. I don't know. We'll have to figure that part out. But if we could get sponsored by chocolate coffee, I would do that. I mean, like, I don't know. With our current numbers, we might get paid a very small amount. We'll have to work on it, guys. We're slowly going up. Honestly, the channel's building both here on Twitch and on YouTube. I can't complain. We have solid growth and good people, and so I have no complaints. Oh no, I'm gonna have one by tomorrow. I've got a plan. I have to go to the store anyway tonight because I neglected going shopping all weekend. And so, oh no. I'm willing to pay that for coffee. If I can get that is a little bit that's about the same as what you'd pay for a coffee though in a store. And so I don't think that's that bad. I'm gonna get one though. Probably get two of them. So that if I really like it, I have an extra for later on to reward myself with. Yeah, that's right. I have to manipulate myself, which I think is pretty normal, actually. I mean, unless you guys never have to manipulate yourselves, and then maybe it's weird. Not really sure. Guys, I'd like to see at least one blueprint that I don't already have. I mean, it's a big run. There's a good chance that we don't get anything, though. Okay, well, thank you very much. Most of my crafting runs on this game are pretty, like, just relaxed, AFK-ish anyway. Just so you know, this Entropia game, it is a absolutely amazing game. If you never checked into it, it is a real world cash economy. It's freaking epic. Absolutely fun. And absolutely dangerous. Dangerous game. Dangerous game. Like, if you fall in love with it, say goodbye to all of your aspirations. I'm just joking. I have great aspirations. But I'm going to just be honest. Ooh, this game. It eats up a lot of your focus, man. Okay, I'm gonna grab some coffee now that we've discussed coffee. I have to make a pot of coffee, funny enough. So I also am gonna be AFK-ish for 1 second while I make a pot of coffee. Well, I'm super excited for them at least. Oh, they're kicking some butt. Who is this? Sorry, guys, let moving that out of the way real quick. Oh, Lizzie Storm. Okay, good for her. Gonna have to avoid being sucked up into space. Well, actually, we have to approve it. I could just ignore that thing, but maybe we'll do that from here on out. So 1,000 clicks about left is what it should be. I made a whole pot of coffee and made a cup of coffee. We still haven't got another blueprint, huh? Guys, this is the wave thing I'm talking about, where they come in waves, where you don't get any blueprints for a while. You're all very sad about it, then boom, 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 boom. I'm not sure if it's in the background or if it's just the statistical like spread on it is like that. You know how like, well, I'm not sure either way, but basically it does seem like there is kind of like a concentration of hits, just to be honest. you guys also thinking WTF? Where's the next blueprint? Me too. Should be getting more blueprints in this, guys. If you guys ever go to the wiki and look at the list of blueprints, this generic leather drops, it's off the chart actually. Okay, well at least they finally gave us one. I already have that one, of course, but I do like that we got another one. Not really sure if there's a value to this. Probably a little bit. So we could sell that probably in the ped range. I don't know if I'd waste a auction slot for that, but you know. But besides that, we're doing good. Are any of you guys currently working on becoming textury dudes? That's a big question, right? Or girls? Like if you are, you should probably speak up. I mean, in all honesty, I'm not gonna probably be in need of a bunch of these. I don't actually need most of these. I'm keeping all the limiteds, right? That's an obvious. Um, and I'll look through the stuff, but in all honesty, I could see several of these that I like. I don't need that. I need that. Need that. It's gonna mess up our mojo with this stuff, though, being able to see what's going on. Okay, we'll move these down a little bit. We'll go back up like that. Boom. Obviously, we still have them. They're still part of what we earned. I just throwing them to the side for a second because I didn't like them. Actually, probably not that helpful, but at this point we have think 700 clicky clicks left. Maybe we get 7 blueprints, maybe we don't. I mean, literally not sure at this point. I'd like to see 7 more blueprint pops. I do notice we're about to be at 615 on the engineering. Think about that. That's pretty cool. Okay. So I believe I have the permanent version of this, but I haven't worked it up, so that's probably good that we got that. Okay, so Burkite is another one of the ones that you use. It's a base one. It pops a lot of stuff on Calypso, but on other planets not as impressive. I already have a Burkite blueprint. Um, if one of you guys is on this planet and needs one of these blueprints or so, you should let me know. I mean, whether on Twitch or on YouTube. I'll hold on to some of those blueprints, extras and stuff like that for like up till this Friday probably. If you guys let me know, hey, I'm trying to get into that, could I have a couple of those? I'll probably just kick them to you. On Friday, I'm going to dump them though. I can't use up slots for stuff, for stuff like that for sure. Um, and so they end up getting TT'd for one pack a piece if somebody doesn't need them. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna put that kind of stuff in the auction house. I mean, like if one popped and it was a plus like 60 pad markup or some crap like that, right? And had a reasonable chance of selling, absolutely going in the auction house. But like not the situation with any of those down there. These are all normal ones that you just use mostly to pop other ones, or if you were higher level to pop some good textures to make something and stuff. Not okay. Add some more canvas texture. Let's see, does that one pop there? Oh, see, some of these are just going to be duplicate stacks. That's copper. We probably got more than one copper drop there. There's canvas. Yeah. Okay. So a point, I don't know how many actual hits we've got because a lot of it's going to stack. So we're maybe 500 clicky clicks, I think, something like that out. I mean, that's not bad, right? And so I believe we had 2,400 clicks, just to be on the not a million% sure, but we'll find out. Let's find out. These are usually twice, like they cost 200% markup normally. I believe because I got such a big stack, most I would have paid is 180, but we'll like let's say 200% anyway. And actually, I killed most of the stuff and got them by hunting, especially like tabs and stuff like that on Tulin, just to be honest. So I didn't face the same markup, but let's say 200% markup anyway, right? And so let's say that these are 5 peck each click, right? Everybody agree on that? Okay. So when we're finished up, I will click this button. Honestly, because one of the inputs is 200%, I don't picture us being up. You know what I'm saying? There, but it's zero point 0.5 per click, and so or 0.05 per click, and so we'll find out. I don't think I'm going to be down a ton, but let's just legit once we're calculating an input at 200%. I'm not gonna get full recovery, and that's just reality. And I'm not trying to sugarcoat it or anything. I'm just and then we could do well still. It just let's count on since we're counting input at 200% that we'll probably be down a very little anyway. Okay, let's just be on the safe side. Probably 500 more clicks left, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I just noticed this is two. You know what I'm saying? So we've got uh, 8 is what we're spending, right? Because we're spending 200% on that 2 pack, and we have 2 of these. So that's 6 packs. So 8 pack is what we're spending. I don't even know how I got 5 anyway. Honestly, guys, what the crap? I need to pay a little bit more attention when we're doing any kind of math, obviously, to how many somethings are in there, and that our math even made sense in the beginning, which obviously it didn't. You guys yell at me when, I mean, don't yell at me, actually, but like, kindly be like, hey, would you check that? And I'll be like, hey, yeah, thank you for saving me from that. Yeah. So yeah, 8 pack each per click, guys. Sorry about that. And so we'll find out exactly what we're looking at. Let's expect that we're going to have a pretty good loss, okay, guys? Just for the record. But if you guys want to send a bunch of positive mojo and actually make it where we don't have a loss, I'd love that too. Just so you guys know. Let's see what it is. Oh, this guy's here a lot. I don't know him personally, but in all honesty, he's an elite mechanical engineer. He's probably standing there popping out EPs like crazy for EP recyclers. Because he's here enough that that'd be what I would guess, to be honest. It's usually, honestly, it's like me, that dude, um, what is it, Hottie Pops or Hotsy Pops or something like that. The girl that sits here in the bikini. Okay, so this toll, I believe I have, let's double check. Go up to our magic blueprint book. Yeah, we already have that. So we'll throw that down into this pile down here. Actually, you guys, honestly, there's starting to be a diversity of people that are at this crafting station. So I've seen a few new people. So I'm not gonna just say it's like me or and five people. And in all honesty, the other side of the room gets hit like crazy too. There's probably people over there. Yeah, see, look. In fact, that's actually shocking. There's so few people on that side of the room. But we'll just think you guys get what I'm saying. Okay, so that's a pretty good hit, and it's all of more of one we have. But if you think of the fact that this costing us just 8 peck per each click, and that gave us 4 ped. That's an absolutely impressive hit. Boom! There's one of the exact blueprint that we're running right here. Obviously, it's worth a little bit, right? So, legit, this is one we know for a fact will pop you some stuff. That's why people are buying it, guys. They're like, why buy all these if I could just buy this and make a giant run, right? I have a pretty good stack of that. I always keep iron texture. Somehow I think I'm going to do something with it later on too. I don't know what that's going to be, but something. Honestly, there's been a couple times I've got up to a few thousand in stack and I've sold it. And so I keep it, but I keep it till it's about like a ridiculous amount, and then I'm like, nah, I'm not really needing this. And then we build back up. I don't. It's a cycle. Hey, how you doing, Firebug? Look, hey, do you need any of this kind of stuff? That's what we're asking everybody today. These are all ones I already have. I don't. I mean, it's all normal ones, right? And then this is the stuff we've gained. I'm doing the generic leather texture. Honestly, it pumps out so much blueprint stuff and it gives good skills. Likely we're going to be down a little. Here's the thing. When we're done, I'm going to take all the, like we're almost at the end. Yeah, no, a lot. But see, here's the thing. I'm even going to steal the skills out of the leather texture. Like when we're done, I'm going to actually cash them into a book and we'll sell the book. Because if you look, I'll show you. Um, the value of this is only 50 something ped, and the markup is going to be only 5%, right? And we could try to sell that, but in all honesty, we all know that the auction fee would eat most of that, right? And so we're not even going to sell it. What we're going to do is we're going to collect 90% of the ped back, and it's going to be exactly 90% of the ped, and then we're going to collect skill for the rest of it. And so it'll kind of be hilarious. We're not even going to cash it into item. It's one of the cheapest tricks, and it's why. Oh, I'll tell you another more messed up thing about it. So you can cash out paint or texture into a book, and you do not have to be qualified to get it to do it. It will not turn out as good as if like you were qualified to do it, right? Looking wise. But if you don't care how it looks, right? Say I see there's like a random color for 101% markup. I can buy that and I can cash it into a book, get 90% of my money back right off the bat, and take a whole bunch of coloring skills because I'm going to color something. And it literally works like that with textures and coloring. For a long time, I used to laugh. Well, okay, for a long time, I was new and I thought the same exact thing as everybody else. I was like, I assumed that you had to start coloring with yellow and orange texture. I mean, color. Sorry about that, guys. And then what I found out is that that's not true. Do not start with those. Like if you're actually wanting to texture or color something to keep it, be qualified for whatever you're doing. But if you just want the skills out of it, it doesn't work the same. So we're going to stop this right at 24. Then we know, let me find my phone so we can get a calculator. We know that this was 8 peck per click. Now, because we're calculating that one of the items had 200% markup, let's just assume that we're not going to break even, okay? Because I'm not going to overcome the 200% markup calculation on this, even though we didn't pay it. But because of the law, the economic law of, what is it called? It's your next best use. The economic value of something is whatever you could have done with it outside of what you did do with it. And I could have sold it for 200%. And so even though I farmed it myself, it did cost me 200%. Does that make sense? And that's the only reason, because we're applying that law to it. Super excited. We're almost here, guys. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, it's an actual rule. It's just I can't remember the. Yeah, I agree. And so at this point though, we got a bunch of skills out of it. We're going to get most of the money back, guys, anyway. And so let's figure out what 2,400 would have cost us. It's got to be some reasonable amount, because it's 2,400 clicks times 0.08. Only 192 ped. You guys, I don't know how much will be down or up. Oh, significantly down. Holy crap, guys. Ouch. I'm not sure exactly how much will be down. Let's just assume. Um, is it really 192 ped? Probably. Want to guess at like 100 ped? I mean, I hope to God not. I'd be upset at 100 ped, guys. We'll find out. We'll count the extractors at 200% too, the ones left over, so that we're not being totally unfair to ourselves on that. But brutal on this part. Might be better to just buy the leathers and cash them into yourself, guys. So 60 clicky clicks left. We're closing in. Once again, that's homie. He's doing good. Okay, 40 clicks. Kind of curious where we're going to be on this. We're pretty qualified, and this is 100% blueprint. And so, who knows though? With that markup is what I'm afraid of not overcoming, guys. Everything else is like not a biggie, but that 200% markup on us, that's a little bit. Maybe it won't matter though. We'll find out soon. Whew. Okay, so we're in the last 20 or so. I'll click this little thingy-majiggy, click back on my light thingy-majiggy. Boom, boom. Okay. And I'll go over all the stuff. Obviously, you get some seriously killer skills. The skills you get from this specific blueprint is 7% blueprint comp, 5% carpentry, material extraction methodology is 8%, texture engineering is 33%, textile or make textile is 11%, quality sense is 1%, surface composition is 5%, tailoring of 5%, and engineering of 20%. And then the list, of course, of blueprints that you can pop is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, it gets you a base of a ton of different things. In fact, I've always said if I get up to 1500 in carpentry, I'll start making furniture and stuff like that. I'll have to answer that phone in a little bit. We'll do that not on stream probably. But yeah, it covers a lot of areas. It's actually where most of my tailoring skill has came from. I've done some tailoring runs and stuff, but most of my tailoring comes from this, running this blueprint and other blueprints like the knee sight and stuff, and from the daily tailoring missions and stuff like that on Planet Cyrene, which is an absolute blessing. We're going to stop it right here. That's at 2400. We're going to check our data on this. So we have 42.8%. That's a little better than the 42.5 that we look for, to be honest. That's actually nice looking. I'm gonna let's look. Ooh. Okay, so 156.42 from 90, from 192. So 156.42. Honestly, guys, we're 35.58 ped down on a pretty big run. And let's look and kind of get this fixed out a little bit. And we could minus another 19 ped off of there. Um, no, it wasn't another 100 ped for sure. But we can minus another 19 ped off of there because oh no, not here. We could minus another 1490 off of it. And so in all honesty, we're probably reality down like 20 ped out of almost a 200. So that's a little over 10%. I don't like that. If we count the markup on these blueprints, look at this. We got a lot of blueprints. If we actually bothered selling them, we might would overcome that. I'm not attempting to figure that out, and because I'm not going to actually sell the blueprints like that. So see, this girl's chipping in right now, you can tell. I'll show you exactly how we're going to jack in these skills though. I'm going to grab this blueprint book right here. We're going to go to a limited 2 blueprint book. I'm going to grab 2 of them. Boom, boom. I'm going to then say we have 12, well, let's go 600. Okay, and 600 is worth exactly 30 ped, right? So that's going to be 27 ped back is what we should get. Now, what I'm going to do, oh, that's our colorator. Okay, there's our texturizer. I'm going to equip this texturizer. I'm going to go like that. And then I'm going to take this book that we literally just bought and we're going to sell right back. So it costs us nothing, no markup, no anything, right? So you can do this with colors and you can do this with textures to train. I'm going to drop this right here. It's letting me know I'm not even qualified to use that. That doesn't matter. We don't care because we're not going to keep that book. I'm going to click this. Boom. Look at that. Oh, shocking. And we got a texture enhancer, which is a bonus, right? Look at that. So that took some of the pad worth of value, but that's worth a whole bunch and we'll keep that for later. So now we're going to take that other book. I think that's the one we already did. And we're going to drop. And you can drop 1,000 textures on these babies. It doesn't matter. So you don't want to do that. If you're really texturing, it's 323 that you put in. But like, say you're just after the texture enhancers and the ped, and this is where the ped goes, right up here. Boom, boom. Isn't that awesome? Then we go like that. Boom, boom, boom. Take that. Then we take this technician. We tell the technician, hey, we were just joking. We don't even want those things. And just like that, we take our ped right back. And so and look at these skills we got, guys. These are skills. This is coloring skill, color matching skill, and stuff like that. And so you get different skills from actually texturing stuff. In fact, let's look up the exact skills we get off of this tool I use. Hold on one second. Ziplex T100. Okay. Sorry, guys. Oh, good. They knew it was Entropia. There's a Ziplex something that's a fishing thing too, guys. So here's the mix of things that we could get from here. 4% carpentry, 3% color matching, 5% coloring, fashion design 6%, glamour, and they don't actually list a percent, but we don't have glamour unlocked, so that doesn't matter. Make textile 10%, material comprehension 12%, quality sense 3%, surface composition 8%, and tailoring 6%. Pattern matching it lists at 40%, which is actually really high to be honest. And so you get a massive mix of stuff from just running texture blueprints. You get a big pile of actual blueprints. You get a huge amount of the stuff back. And then you can cash it in on yourself. And by the way, you don't actually have to craft the stuff. You could just go to let's look. You can just go over here and be like, hey, I don't really want to texture make. Let me look. I'm trying to remember where textures are. Materials probably. And you probably could just go down here, texture materials, find some reasonably cheap texture. See, this is 3% right here. I could buy this at 3%, not do any of the crafting, cash that directly into a book, and take that skill. And we all know tailoring, texturing, and coloring skills are super rare and super important. And the thing is, it doesn't even matter. Let's look at these colors real quick because I want to let you guys know it's the same thing for colors, right? We go materials, we go paint cans, right? You're going to notice the orange paint is way more expensive than it should be. 400%. That's because everybody thinks That's the texture they have to start with to get skill, because that's the one you're qualified to do right off the bat. It doesn't matter which texture you use. I can grab this crimson that I'm absolutely not qualified for right here. I'm going to get 90% of the ped back. I'm going to destroy that out, and I'm going to get the skill if I feel like it. And so I know that seems like a different way of thinking of it, but you don't have to approach gaining coloring skills and texturing skills like everybody else. And don't buy all your blueprints. Just literally get a generic leather blueprint, run a giant run. You're going to end up with a crapload of blueprints anyway. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that that's the best way to go. Everybody has different strategies on that stuff, and so who knows. Real quick, I want to thank you guys very much for hanging out and stuff. I'm looking real quick for somebody also streaming in Trophy, and I do have somebody for you guys. Oh, they're doing Valorant, but it's Miss Watson, and we like her. She's awesome, so let's support her anyway. You guys have a great night, and thank you for being epic.